My for some other reason, my videos on TikTok have not been recording. And today I wanted to go live on TikTok and Facebook, because my Facebook is actually where my entire journey started. Um, for those of you that don't know my story, I am the author of this book, From Victim to Victor. And literally, I had arguments with God for many years. And I would say to God, I can't write a book. I'm just a junkie. And God would say to me, I don't want someone's testimony. I want someone's story and how I set them free. And so I said to him, fine, I will start recording on, what does this say? Capture moments as they happen. So I said, fine, where the online journey starts, so the book will end. And that's kind of how I started my online journey. And today I am recording it on Facebook because I have a community called Victorious Breakthrough Community. And that community is really about helping people who have lost a lot of time. I love to help people that have struggled with addiction and they are now sober, but they've lost years of their lives. And what are they going to do? How are they going to make an income? I love to help women that have been through abuse and now they're on their own. And what are they going to do? How are they going to create an income? So, those are ideally my perfect customers. But I have been finding that as I market, part of Victoria's Breakthrough Community is how to make extra income online, because I feel it's important for people to walk away with dignity. So I teach people spirit, soul, body, and financial breakthrough. Okay. But today, what I'm going to do is, because I am on YouTube as well, I am going to show you. Hi there. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to show you what the financial side looks like, why I'm excited about it, and maybe that'll give you an idea of how it all works. So, having been an addict, oh my gosh, I started smoking when I was 12. God took addiction away from me. I'd say I was about 46 that He took it away. I was one of those addicts that literally had no willpower. So He took it away from me. Okay. And I've always wanted to have a haven, like a healing haven, where people could come to heal. That they would, like, for example, the books in the library would be books that I've read that radically impacted my life. So I've started that now online in Victoria's Breakthrough Community, where people are able to go there and learn how to dream again. Because, my friends, guess what? Without vision, you are perishing. Without, hi there, charming. Without vision, you're literally perishing. The Bible says that you're meant to write out your vision, make it clear for all to see. Okay, so anyway, the reason I'm so ecstatic about the financial side of things is I only came about it 2 years ago. And my experience was this, okay? I was literally drowning in debt. We had no food. By the third of the month, we were getting food from our church. There was no money. It was horrific. We knew we were going to lose our house. It it couldn't get worse. Outside of that, I'm 52 and my husband turns 60 this year, which means we have left it way too late for retirement. So I say to my hubby, oh, I'm going to have to turn this around. I don't know how to turn this around. Mirror your video. Okay, that's going to be right. Oh, cool. I don't need to do it on YouTube. So what I said to my husband was, how much debt are we in? Guys, it was a couple of 100,000. So I said to him, well, how much do we have in our credit card? Now, the reason I asked him this was because by this stage, I had come across people on TikTok and they were ecstatic. And one thing I'm blessed to have is a gift of discernment. In other words, I knew that the excitement was real. But what they were saying to me didn't sound real. Okay, I had been unemployed for 10 years. So I had been in the online space for over 10 years now. So when I heard things like, I'm just going to put it right out here. Oopsie. Not dollars. Dollars are great. We earn in dollars. But that we would earn 100% profit. That was ridiculous to me. I had been building a multi-level marketing business for 6 years. How the heck was I going to earn 100% profit? The other thing they said to me was I would work 2 hours a day. When they said that, I laughed in their faces because guess what? When they sold me multi-level marketing, they told me that I would have time freedom. And as a multi-level marketer, I had never worked so hard in my life, but I was seeing crickets. I wasn't making money at all. Then they said to me, I need no skills. For those of you that have been on since the beginning, the no skills thing had me mesmerized. Why? Because my long-term vision was to have a haven, was to have a healing home for people that have come out of chronic addiction or abuse so that they could heal and earn an income so that they would be able to move out. How do you start? Author's Depot. I'm going to share with you now. Love you. What you can do, because I know a lot of people can't stay on for long, go to the photo on the top left, double click on it. Okay. It should automatically bring up a link that you can click on. The link is www.makemoneywith.TLF for truly living fine.com. So it's www.makemoneywith, easy enough to remember, trulylivingfine.com, easy enough to remember. So what you're going to do is, as you go in there, guys, you're going to get a video, not from me, from Michelle O'Neill. because she is the designer of this program. I have never to this day met a multi-million dollar earner with such humility and such love ever. Okay, so the no skills really had me going because I thought, is my haven gonna happen? Okay, outside of that, I'm a plank. Truth, I'm an absolute plank. So the no skills thing suited me too. So they were saying 100%, 2 hours, no skills. They said I needed no tech. No tech. Understand? For the longest time, I had been trying to teach myself the different forms of social media because I wanted to get the message behind my book out to the world. So that was my focus. Anyway, the last thing they said, and that was definitely the drawing card for me, they said I would never have to look for customers. Anybody on here been in multi-level marketing before? Put a 1 in the comments if you have. Anybody been in multi-level marketing before? Just put a 1 in the comments. Hi there, Philip. Sorry I missed you. Hi there, Numa. How you doing? Authors Depot. I hope you've been to the link in my bio. Have you? Yeah, I have. Awesome. So you put your email in there? Authors Depot? If you put your email in there, you automatically gonna receive some videos. Awesome. Thank you for the follow. So these were the things they were telling me. It didn't make sense. But the more questions I asked, and guys, I'm known in the community as one of the most suspicious people out there, because I asked everybody the same questions in the hope that I would find out the truth. And this was the truth. Awesome. Thank you so much for the follow. All right. So what I've done is I've left my link up here, www.makemoneyworth tlftruelylivingfine.com. Now this, although I'm showing it to you, and you're more than welcome to go for it. By the way, Authors Depot, we're going to connect through my email, and I'm going to mentor you. So it's not just mentoring by Michelle O'Neill. You will receive mentoring from me as well. So I have put a $39 in a heart. The reason I've put a $39 in a heart. Oh, thank you so much, Duchess. I appreciate the follow. I've put it in a heart because, my friends, this $39 is your freedom machine. This $39 comes with 30 emails in your funnel. This $39 is a done for you website in a box. I literally call this a multi-million-dollar business for dummies. And that's why I can't get the smile off my face, because I know that my vision is coming true. I know that I'm going to be helping people. I know that I'm going to be retiring my husband. And I am just so, so grateful. Oh, thank you, Manny Vale. Bless you. So, guys, it was March of 2024. We were drowning in debt. When I say drowning in debt, hundreds of thousands of rands worth of debt. Yes, Manny, what we're going to do is connect through my email. Okay, so you're going to go to the picture up top there. You're going to double click and you're going to go into www.makemoneywithtlf.com. Manny, I tell you why I do that. Okay, just while Manny's bringing it up, like DM on TikTok, I need advice. I'd love to give you advice, so please follow through with this. When you become successful online, there are not one or two, there are hundreds of fake accounts. Okay, so I tell everybody that I'm sharing with that I will never send you a DM. Never. So if you're getting DMs from me, it is not me. I will also never share my phone number on social media. Never. For the very same reason. I cannot understand. Guys, there's a word called greed, and it absolutely repulses me. The amount of digital marketers that have started putting their phone number in there, that I have contacted and said, why are you putting your phone number in? And their response has been, oh, Tanya, we can't stop all the scammers. No, we can't, but we can limit them. So, number one, for your safety, I will never send you a DM and I will never give you my phone number. The only way, Manivelle, you will get hold of me is by commenting on one of my videos. When you comment on one of my videos, I am going to direct you to my Done For Me website. You will receive a video immediately from Michelle O'Neill, and you just reply to that email and we will connect. It's that simple and it's much safer. All right, so at this stage, my husband and I had no retirement. Things were bad. By the third of the month, we had no money, and we were phoning our church for food. It was so embarrassing. It was horrific. So I said to my hubby, by this stage, I had seen these people on TikTok, and they were ecstatic. And I knew that the excitement was real. And this is what happened. At that stage, the Legacy Builder, the $900 program, had just come out. My hubby and I had just enough to purchase the $600 program and purchase, at the time it was $29, our Done For You system. Okay, I always say to people, please, Charming, if you go into my email, into this website, you're going to pop in your email and I'll automatically reply to you. Okay. Guys, when I did this, I felt physically sick because I knew what our situation was. And if nothing changed, nothing would change. So I did it. So $600. Guess what I did for my first week? Any guesses? Hi, Big Sam. How you doing? Vision invites you to co-host with two other creators. Sorry, I don't co-host with people I don't know. I do apologize. Hi there, Big Sam. Thank you so much for the follow. All right. So this is what I did. Hey there, how you doing? I cried like a baby. For my first week and a half, I cried like a baby. You know why? Because I had to watch videos, pause them, and implement what they were showing me to do. And the very first part of your program that you will receive in your email immediately is connecting your personal information to your freedom machine. In other words, it will show you how to open up a PayPal account. It'll show you how to connect your PayPal account to the Done For You website because, guys, you earn 100% profit. Okay, so that's what you're first gonna do. Then my husband said to me, Tanya, just walk away. Just walk away, go and have a cup of tea and then come back. Because one word that makes me go ice cold is the word integrity. And they were talking about working 2 hours a day. How the heck was I going to talk about working 2 hours a day if I wasn't? So I walked away, I grabbed a cup of tea, and I came back, and guess what I found? Mastering a 2-hour workday. Mastering a 2-hour workday. Guys, I cannot tell you how excited I was when I saw that. Not because I'm lazy, because I have chronic illness. I've had chronic illness now for 26 years, and I can't deal with stress. Not at all. Okay? So when I saw the 2-hour workday, I forgot about the money and I decided to focus on teaching myself how to master working 2 hours a day. How many of you have got a Google Calendar? Yes or yes? Anybody got a Google Calendar? Dear Shipper joined. Hi, dear Shipper, how you doing? So what I did was, guys, I literally filled my Google Calendar because I promise you, the most difficult thing you're going to find in this ridiculous way of earning income online is how to master working 2 hours a day. Because you know why? You want to sit on your phone. You know why? Because when you do 30 minutes of copy, paste, proven adverts to high traffic websites, you think, well, why don't I do 3,000? Hi, Belle. How you doing? And thank you so much for the follow. Hi there, Agri. Thank you so much for the follow. So my mentor, when I got to the copy, paste, proven adverts, you know what she said to me? She calls me Tanyaki. She said, Tanyaki, stick to the 30 minutes. For the first day, you might only create 5 ads. But down the line, you'll be able to create 100 ads. And I took her advice. So a year I was teaching myself the 2-hour workday. I had things, guys, from the time I woke up. I had things there on God time, journal time, Bible time, shower time, get dressed time, first hour of workday. How many of you would like to know what the workday consists of? Please let me know. Type a 1 in the comments if you want to know what the 2-hour workday consists of. So, here I was 2 weeks in, and I was busy sharing my scripture on Facebook. Those of you that follow me on Facebook will see every single morning I share a scripture on Facebook because that is my passion. Because why? Guys, I have lived through hell on earth repeatedly in most of its forms. Agree? Am I right? You're wanting to know what the 2-hour workday is? Is that right? So, 2 weeks in, guys, I was busy sharing a scripture on Facebook. Awesome. I'm going to share it now with you, Agree? 2 weeks in, and I had my first $600 sale. Can I tell you how special that is? I don't know if anyone can quickly go Google what $600 is in rands, but I burst into tears. And the reason I burst into tears was because how the heck could you make money like this online? I had been working for 6 years in multi-level marketing, and I never had a single payment of $600. So I quickly phoned my husband, and he said to me, you need to upgrade to the Legacy Builder program, which was a no-brainer. And I'll show you now why it was a no-brainer. So let me quickly show you. Agree wants to know what the 2-hour workday consists of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wipe this off very quickly. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a very quick breakdown of what each program consists of. So for 1 hour, Agree, you're going to create content. At the moment, I can create about 9 pieces of content within an hour. Hello, Mom. Can you please be my mom? Sorry, my darling. I am very grateful that my children are out of the house. I'm not the best person to ask to be your mom, but I can be a friend. All right? So for 1 hour, you're going to create content for 30 minutes. You're going to reply to comments on social media, and very important, your email. Guys, email equals currency. Email equals currency. So essentially what you taught here is how to use social media correctly so that you can build up your email list. So that's that. And then you're going to do another 30 minutes of copy and paste, proven ads, oh, I spelled ads wrong. That's shocking for an author. 30 minutes copy paste proven ads to high traffic websites. And how many of you want to take a guess? There's no, just take a guess. Just take part with me. What do you think the most Googled thing online is at the moment? What do you think the most Googled thing online is at the moment? Come on, tell me. Anybody, any guesses? Any guesses? What is the most Googled thing online at the moment? I'll tell you. How to make. Guys, I went to the grocery store with my husband the other day. I think he was very embarrassed because I actually started crying. I started crying because how the heck are normal, everyday people affording their groceries? It's heartbreaking. And there are people out there that need you. Bull, agri, they need you. They're not going to buy from me. They need you. How to make money online. So the reason we are able to earn 100% profit, there's a whole legal module on that, by the way. Is because of master resell rights. You cannot change the price, you cannot change the logo, you cannot change anything, but you have full rights to it. Does that make sense to you? So I'm going to quickly now show you how this works. We have currently 29 self-made South African millionaires in South Africa alone. Let me ask you a question. If there are 29 self-made millionaires in South Africa alone, would you say the program works? We all have the same program and we all have the same mentor. What do you think? Yes or yes? Anybody that has come on here and said the program doesn't work. I actually spoke to a lady this morning and I was speaking to her and I said, I really think you need to focus on the legacy builder. And she said to me, yeah, I know, but you know what? I was looking at other people and, I thought maybe it's for them and not for me. My friends, don't let the devil freaking lie to you. If they can and I can, you can. So anyway, she's back up and very excited because I showed her where her stinking thinking was. So we have $100 program. 3 of our South African self-made millionaires bought the $100 program. The one lady, she was earning 7,000 Rand a month, working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. That's what she was earning. She saved and she sold whatever she could, and she bought the $100 program. And this is called Launch to Profit. Hi, Stephen Lameka. Thank you for following the live. I appreciate you. Then the $300 program is a daily passive pay. And I will show you, after I've explained each program to you, I will show you how easy it is to earn daily passive pay. It depends on how coachable you are, guys. Really. Someone said to me the other day, how long is it going to take me to get my first sale? So it took me 2 weeks. It took my mentor, listen to this, it took my mentor 6 weeks. You know why? Because she came from multi-level marketing and she thought she knew all about sales until she went back and she learned who her perfect customer is. It's when you know who your perfect customer is that you will never have to look for a client again. All right, so that is the daily passive pay blueprint. The $600, what I love about this is just one of the modules, gives you 200 different digital product ideas that you can go and make up for yourself and create multiple streams of income. In fact, from the $600 program, you start getting taught how to create multiple streams of income. My friends, the days of a single income stream are over. Okay? All right. So, the last program is the $900 legacy builder program. There is actually another program after this. How many of you know about it? The $1,400 program. The $1,400 program is literally this, but it's also in Spanish. Okay, you get 10 income streams when starting out. I am looking at it, but I'm not convinced on it at this stage because I don't speak it as Spanish. But you don't need to speak Spanish, apparently. Anyway, let me carry on. Now, the Legacy Builder program, the $900 program, gives you extra mentoring with Michelle O'Neill. Every single Monday night, she mentors for about 30 minutes. And then she puts us, tonight's Tuesday, guys, you could be in her mentoring session tonight. You could be there. All right? She mentors for 30 minutes and then she puts us into private breakout rooms. And it's in those breakout rooms that you have the most incredible breakthroughs. Why? Because when you're in business, some comments in this live. Okay, cool. Thank you. When you're in this kind of business, it's very easy to have blind spots. But when you're mentored for 30 minutes by a multi-million-dollar earner, and then you put into breakout rooms, we have massive breakthroughs. Okay, so that is the Legacy Builder program, and it gives you additional mentoring with Michelle. I just want to write this a little bit neater. Excuse my hands, guys. Don't you think they're special? They are special. No one has my hands. All right, the legacy builder. The Legacy Builder program, my friends, teaches you how to make recurring income streams. You have recurring bills. Why not have recurring income streams? And when I start talking about recurring income streams, guys, I want you to add an additional hour to your work. Okay, so you work for 2 hours. If you're going to go and create your own community, you add an extra hour. 3 hours for over 6 figures a month. That's what you're looking at. All right, so I'm trying to think. Any questions I can answer? Anybody got any questions I can answer for you? Stephen, any questions? Agri, any questions? Agri, do you understand the 2-hour workday? Thank you for liking my live, Steve. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain this little baby to you. And actually, I'll show it. Oh, I can't show it to you because I'm on YouTube. This little baby over here has 30 pre-built funnels in it for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to go and add your personal information to it. Now remember, when you buy the $100 program, you have master resell rights to the $100 program. When you purchase the 300, I'm going to show you how to make daily passive pay. When you purchase the $300, you now have access to 2 income streams. That is the moment your $39 is connected with all your personal information. I always, hi T-Way, how you doing? I always say to people, budget about 500 Rand for your domain and your professional email address. Don't panic if you don't know what a domain is. Don't panic if you don't know anything else. I didn't. I didn't know what it was. Anyway, so budget about 500. I've had customers. Hi, Tewe. Do you know me, Tewe? Bless you. Thank you so much for joining my live. And thank you for liking my live. So over here, this would be whatever you're going to call yourself. Okay. So mine is make money with tlf.com. Because why? Because this is my goal. Okay. This is my goal. To get the message behind my book out to the world. Then I have a friend called Bright Future with Ivy. She paid 80 Rand for her domain and website. So don't, please, please, please do not spend more than 500 Rand. You play with it. Okay, just a slight change in your domain will change the price radically. Now, this is exactly how you're gonna brand yourself. So, Tewe, you would brand yourself digitaltewe.com. And then your email would be info@digitaltewe.com. Does that make sense? Hi, Angela. Bless you. Thank you for joining my live. Thank you for the follow. You from Ethiopia. Welcome, Tewe. New Year. Okay, Angela. Angela, I'm the author of this book, From Victim to Victor. So, my passion actually is helping people that have lost years of their life through addiction or abuse. And I love to help them get back up and started. And this is the financial way that I help them. Okay. So, guys, when you purchase the $600, now remember, the $600 has 200 digital product ideas in a single module. A single module. Is this like games? Not at all. Tewe, this is learning skills in digital marketing. It's not a course, it's an interactive program where you're part of a community of 59,000 people, and we have live training twice a week. Does that make sense? The programs come with master resell rights. That's why you're able to earn 100% profit. So the $600, the moment your personal information is set up to your freedom machine, you now have 3 income streams. Do you see that? How do you join the team, Angela? You double click on the photo on the top left-hand side. When you double click there, it should give you the link. Please let me know if it does give you the link. It should give you the link, www.makemoneywith, for trulylivingfine.com. Hi there from Ghana. How are you doing? So if you double click on my photo, it should take you to a link. And that link is www.makemoneywith.tlf.com. So now you reach the $900. Guys, once you see what you can earn in this $900 program, you're not going to sleep. Literally, I could not sleep. I would put my head on the pillow and I just knew. I knew that this is what God was going to provide for me to go to Zanzibar. And guess what? We went to Zanzibar. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing really, really good. Thank you so much. If you sent me $10 exchange to Ethiopia. Oh, Tewe, if you read my book, you will see exactly why I now teach people how to build their own online business, because every single person that I helped in my book is in a worse off position than they were. All I did was enable them to stay in the same place. So the legacy builder creates multiple streams of income. It does like recurring income streams and multiple income streams. So I'm quickly going to show you. What I recommend you do is go into www.makemoneywith.tlf.com. Okay. Watch the video from Michelle because she explains it beautifully. Thank you, Tewe. She explains it beautifully. Hi there, Angela. Did you send me a message through my email? That's fantastic. Okay, so what I want to show you is how it is that we make daily pay. Do you know? How many of you know what Forbes is? Forbes. Anybody know what Forbes is? My email handle name is Tanya at makemoneywith.tlf.com. But I would prefer it if you would go and double click, and where it says make money with tlf.com, that you would rather just put your email address in there, because I have stuff that goes out that you don't want to miss. Okay, so this is Forbes, by the way, is the business. They work out what business predictions are. And currently, Forbes have said that there's not enough. We cannot meet the demand for digital marketers. They say at the end of this year, the e-learning industry is going to be a $3.6 billion a day industry. So listen to this. Now, our program, I showed you the different programs just now, from $100 to $900. Our number one selling product is $900. That is the number one program. And I don't know if it's just because people want it all. Some people will go with the 600, which is crazy. And I'll tell you now why. Because they're more comfortable with spending $600. But here's what happens. The moment they upgrade, you're going to pay the $39 again. And the reason, hi there, Nana, thank you for the heart. The reason you pay the $39 again is because your website looks different. So I always say to people, go into my website, go and have a look at what each and every single course offers. Go and have a look at what it offers, and then go as big as you can, because you know what? One sale has you in 100% profit mode. You have no monthly overheads. We are taught to advertise without having to pay for advertising. Hi there, Larry Shy. Are you shy, Larry? I doubt it. Hi there, Man United. All right, so our number one selling products are the 900 and the 600. Now, this is going to teach you how to create recurring income streams. This is going to teach you how to create multiple income streams. A single sale puts you in 100% profit because the program comes with master resell rights. In other words, you could be in profit mode by tonight, depending on how quick it takes you to set up your tech. All right, now I wanted to show you. Our programs have a 1 in 20 closing ratio. 1 in 20 closing ratio. Okay, that's taken right across the board of 59,000 people. Thank you so much for following my live. I really appreciate it. So 1 in 20 is taken right across a community of 59,000 people. Let me ask you a question. If there are 59,000 people in a single community and they are following the same program and they have the same mentor, would you say there is something going on there worth looking at? Yes or yes? Absolutely. All right. So on a 1 in 20, okay, 1 in 20 people buy. Correct, Angela? 1 in 20, according to those statistics, buy. In my first month, I had 1 in 10 people buy. Now, remember, when you get started, you want to choose which social media platform you're going to master first. For me, it was Facebook, because that's where the people knew me, because I had been sharing my journey as and how it happened. So 1 in 20. Now, let me ask you a question, Angela. Do you think that perhaps with me as a mentor and Michelle O'Neill as a mentor, that you could possibly attract 20 people into your email list a day? What do you think? Because 1 in 20 people into your email a day is going to give you daily sales. Yes, you can try. Angela, I'm going to give you a nugget today, my darling, because I think you're fantastic. I want you to delete the word try from your vocabulary, because let me ask you a question. If I ask you to pick up this pen, can you pick it up or can't you pick it up? You're either going to pick it up or not. So leave try out of it. Okay, so that's how it works, guys. 1 in 20. That is worked out very, very roughly. Now, this is the reason that we work only 2 hours a day. I'm going to finish my live with something that's going to shock the living daylights out of you. All right? I had been working on this for 2 weeks, learning to master a 2-hour workday, when I had my first sale come through of $600. I immediately upgraded, because I would rather have 4 income streams. All right, remember your income streams. So when you purchase the $900, your website consists of all of these, so you immediately have 4 income streams. Now, I want to ask you a question. When you're learning, and be careful, guys, look at what people are saying. There are a lot of people making false income claims out there, and it's heartbreaking, because you don't need to make the false income claims. It works. It's the most searched for thing online, is how to make money online. But the best part is while you're learning how to build your own online business, you're able to earn 100% profit. This over here is like Shein, Take-A-Lot, Temu. Do you understand? This over here is your automated system. Angela, let me ask you a question. Oh no, I've got to do this little puzzle thing and my hands are stew. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ah, and I did it. All right. This is your automation freedom machine. So this is what happened to me. 2 weeks in, I had my first sale. 3.5 weeks in. One thing you will find out about me is I am rigid. If I'm trying to teach myself something, I'm very hard on myself. So I had 30 minutes to play with my dogs. I had an hour to do baking. I had my entire day full of stuff so that I would not sit on my phone. And that is why you will always catch me with a grin on my face, because I'm having the best time, because I now work 3 hours a day, because I have my own community where I help people, spirit, soul, body, and finance. So this happened. 30 minutes. I like you already. I hope this works for me. My darling, Angela, let me tell you something. It cannot not work for you. The only way it cannot work for you is, say you buy your program and you go and lie on the couch and watch Netflix. I don't know your integrity. If you've got me as a mentor and you bought your program, I'm going to say to you, go make yourself a cup of coffee, go and sit at your computer, and cheers to yourself for making the biggest step of your life to breaking generational financial curses. And then I will help you go through each video. Success, my friends, you cannot rush success. If you are fully coachable, Angela, in other words, Michelle says jump, or I say jump, you say how high. There's no way you cannot be successful. Michelle literally holds our hands. Thank God for this, because you know what? If it were not for this, I don't think I could do it. Michelle holds our hand every single day. She's busy with a 90-day sprint. So every day, there's a video that comes up, and it's anything from 3 minutes to 11 minutes. And she will say there, go and create content like this. You will go and create content like this, and it works, and you will earn 100% profit. And Angela, just looking at your profile, I think you're going to do just fine. All right. So that's there, guys. All goes into your $39 done for you website. Does anybody have any questions for me? Please, guys, do not be afraid to ask questions. I literally go live to answer questions because I had a lot of questions. Guys, coming from 6 years of building a multi-level marketing business and stinking horribly at it, I had many questions. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to go up to the little photo on the top left. You're going to double click on that. And then you're going to go and click on the link in my bio. www. Make Money With. TLF is actually my initials, but you're not going to remember them. So TLF for trulylivingfine.com. Angela, I look forward to watching you completely explode. Because when you do our training, it is not just learning how to build a business. You're going to do personal development training that comes from people that train Olympic athletes, that train actors. Those are the kind of personal development trainers we have. Does anybody have any questions for me? I'd love to answer your questions. So YouTube, in a nutshell, this is what I offer for people that have lost years of their lives, that want dignity back, because you do not need any experience. You literally need to be able to watch a video, pause it, and implement it. Oh, and don't be an idiot like me. I only found out about 3 months ago that you could slow down the video. Okay? So I was watching, pausing, crying, watching, pausing, crying. You can slow down the video. All right. Nobody got any questions? Angela, I really do look forward to working with you. And if no one has any questions, I'm going to be jumping off. Let me see how I jump off here on YouTube and